Hello and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. This is your quick pick a card reading. This is deck number 1. This is deck number 2. And this is deck number 3. I already picked some charms out for each one, and we're doing today's oracle. We're gonna use the Angel Answers oracle cards, along with some tarot cards. So let's take a deep breath and just choose a deck. Okay, perfect. Okay, pile number 1. Let's do your reading. So we have the rose quartz, a feather, which is interesting, a tree, elephant, and a dog bone, which I actually found that very interesting. Okay, so our cards are the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. And we also have the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so first things first, I have to say that I think, the 6 of Swords to me means that you're moving away from something. And to me, it seems like you're moving away from the 5 of Cups, which is pain, like feeling like there was some sort of like mistake or some sort of something that just made you feel like, oh, you did something wrong or somebody did something wrong. But it's more like focusing on the bad, like the cracked cup, rather than noticing that you have 4 still really good ones. I also see that, you see how the ribbon, there's like a flow to it. You want to, this is like stagnant, so you want to start flowing, which is perfect because you have the 6 of Swords, which does flow. So you're making your way to a victory right here, which is the 6 of Wands. So there's like, you're making your way to this victorious. And I think what you're using right now is the 3 of Pentacles is communications. It's like working with others to create what you want. So you're definitely gonna wanna, like let go of this energy and just kind of go more towards that. So you're gonna have some sort of like a new beginning, a new communication that stems from your flowing and going into like traveling. Here's a travel card, but it's not actually necessarily has to be like physical traveling, but more like moving away from a mindset into something else. So this is really good because you have a new beginning. There's like something new is coming, like some sort of new information is also coming to you. And to me, this is like really good because you're going to use this information and some help with some other people that are going to help you, and it's going to lead you to this victory, and also to have more of like financial stability. The thing with 4 Pentacles, which you do have to watch out, is that sometimes we kind of like hold on to something, like, like hold on to our, I guess, like ideas, but this is more like towards our financial gain. But you still kind of want to follow a flow, like let it all, see, like it's all really all about flow. So let's see how we can. So I actually think that, to me, the tree actually goes with this, the victory. So I think you're starting out something and you're going to go at it like with an elephant, which is like, for me, a steady progress, like little by little. Right, the feather to me is the motion away from, like it's like using your wings, or like a wind of change is coming, and that's what I think it is. Could even be like, look, the Ace of Swords. So maybe somebody is gonna give you some information or something you're gonna do with scribing, which in writing basically. The bone I actually think is like, bury the bone, like bury all this stuff that isn't working anymore, just bury it. Just like bury it down like a dog would, and just kind of forget about it. All right, and so let's see what Oracle says wait. So definitely with the sword and the sword, I would say. So don't rush into anything. Definitely, this is also part of like not rushing. So go steady and just, like don't rush into it and wait till you feel like the right timing is. Just keep moving towards forward and don't rush into anything, okay? All right. Pile number 1, I think that is it for you. Hope that was a nice, quick little pick a card reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a super wonderful day. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay. So pile number 2, we have the tiger's eye. This is I think like fleur-de-lis. I think that's what they're called. It's my mom's favorite like little charm thing, but I don't actually know. This is have a beautiful 4-leaf clover, so that means I think there's luck in there. And a cat, which means maybe something's hidden. And of course a tree. So it's interesting that 2 piles had a tree. Okay, so let's do first your tarot cards. Oh, sorry, they're not supposed to be backwards, so here you go. So the Knight of Cups, which is interesting. We have, 4 of Pentacles. We have the Tower. Oh, that's interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. Okay. So, and we'll do this one in just a bit. Alright, so we have an interesting setup here. We have, okay, so, let's go right into it, because most people are always kind of afraid of the Tower. Just because it has that. But the Tower just means that there's some sort of like major shift that's happening. I think it has something to do with like a lot to do with this, with the 2 of Swords. So I think you felt stuck in something. You didn't really know to make a decision. You didn't know what to do to make a decision, right? So I think the Tower is basically making the decision for you or making it easier for you. But one thing that should always be said about the Tower, even though it always feels like basically a catalyst, it's always a catalyst that is always working in your favor. It may not feel good at the time that it happens, but it always is clearing the road. So I think it's getting rid of this stalemate that you were in. Okay, so let's look at the other ones, so we get more of a clear reading. So we have the 4 of Pentacles, which means, as you can see, it's like kind of hoarding a little bit, trying to hold on to. I think that's also what you see. It's kind of you were like having this stagnant energy of just always trying to hold on to like either like all your worldly goods or something, but it's also like not being able to move. It's like you're kind of stuck because you're holding on to too much. The Knight of Pentacles means that there's some motion, but it was kind of slow, which is interesting because you also have the Knight of Cups, which is more of a emotional and also like a quicker kind of energy, but not really fast. But he just kind of goes along. It's like the knight in shiny armor, like literally. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is somebody who's very giving, very nurturing, who just loves. This is just kind of this. It's like a natural mom kind of feeling. So what I'm getting from here is that this is who I think you're trying to be more like these 2, like both nurturing, like the Queen of Pentacles, but also having an air of adventure too, but like kind of a romantic ideal, like you're going forward with things. Okay, and then you're gonna have a sort of a shift that's gonna totally take you out of your stalemate. It's gonna take you out of like all this energy that's stagnant, and it's gonna allow you to move towards more of emotion that is where you want to go, where you want more stability in a sense, but also like adventure at the same time. So I think a lot of this is like, for me, like the tree could definitely be the Queen of Pentacles, because it's like, although I have to say, it's actually, if we look at a tree, it doesn't really have any of like any leaves or anything. It's kind of just, so maybe it's, you know how like a tree just kind of, well, not dies, but unless it actually changes and it, like, you know, goes through cycles, which is definitely the Tower 2, it kind of forces you to move out of a certain situation. Unless the tree actually goes through that, it won't actually blossom. It won't actually, like, if it just stays as it is, it doesn't grow. So you definitely want to grow. Now for me, the cat means that there's like something hidden. Like for me, actually no, the cat is actually, cats are really flexible in a sense. They always kind of land on their feet, and you're definitely going to land on your feet even when you have like this tower change and stuff. Definitely good luck. Even though it may, like, something major might happen, it's working out for you. This is definitely, you're going towards this, which is fleur-de-lis, which is like kind of like royalty and goodness. Oh, okay, wow. So here we go. We have the Oracle card, which is look for a sign. And I love this because they're actually looking for a sign. Both of them have lightning, right? So this is definitely, I think, with this tower moment is definitely from, it's from your, it's from your higher good that is going to knock out all the stagnant energy. Just remember to also, like, I think with the Queen of Pentacles, nurture yourself a lot. Like, be, be kind to yourself, especially like, like your inner child too. Be really gentle and nurturing towards that, towards yourself. Okay, so I think that would be it for you guys. I hope that helped. It was a quick reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, group 3, we have, I actually don't know which rock this is, but it's beautiful gray blue rock crystal. We have the key, which I thought was interesting. We have the butterfly. We have a cat. And if you don't notice, it actually has a little butterfly on its little bottom. And then we have the, well, it's the wheel, but it's like, usually the steering wheel on a ship, but we'll see. Okay, so first we're going to do the cards. Sorry, I'm not going to be backwards. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 3 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Oh, wow. And the Lovers. Oh, wow. Okay. Alrighty, so definitely you planted something that you're waiting for to actually to be able to harvest what you've planted, and you're waiting for it, but it's really close to coming to fruition. Okay, so it's like super close to making it happen. So it's really interesting. And you have the 2 of Wands, which is you had to make a choice, and I think you're wanting to make a choice with like actually moving somewhere, or moving away from something where you felt stuck. You're moving something to something that you're feeling is more freeing, I think. 4 of Wands, along with the 3 of Cups, there's a major celebration happening. Sorry. So there's definitely a major celebration. You're gonna have like some sort of, I don't know if it's like definitely could be a wedding or some sort of like an engagement, also with the Lovers. So, and also with the key. So it's like you might have the key to someone's heart. So that's definitely, I think, there. Um, so we definitely, I think you have like something happen, like some sort of weddings happening, some sort of engagements happening, some sort of something like with a lot of friends and celebration of like moving away from something. Could be that you're celebrating that, like that this is coming to fruition. That some sort of like, for me, it's more like a work or like creative endeavor that is just like meant for money. But this is definitely something that's that. Well, these are more, I think, more related to love. That, like I definitely see like some sort of major like love decoration. Let's see what the oracle says. Yes. Okay. So I think, yeah, with the dove there, I always like think that of butterflies as angels. Of course, there's a whole thing where if you see a whole bunch of butterflies, it's usually that your angels are watching you. Um, I know it's for the cat that has the little butterfly. I actually think that it's also probably someone's familiar, like that also watches after you. So you might have a cat. At least that's how I take it. So yes, I definitely think major, like a lot of like stuff is happening in terms of love. I think if you haven't been proposed to, or you like, if you're single, you're definitely going to like meet probably in some sort of social event, which I know it's hard, but right now, but some social event, you're gonna meet. You're like definitely somebody very important. Could be a soulmate. If not, if you're already with somebody, I definitely think that there would be some sort of like a leveling up in your relationship. Could be an engagement, moving in together, or realizing that like you guys are it for each other. It's a major yes from the universe to you. So that is very exciting. So congratulations, yay! All right, so that is what I have for. Well, and one more thing though, just with this, just tend to your garden and like just be patient with it, and know that this project or whatever it is, it's very soon it's gonna be in full bloom for you. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, and thank you so much for watching this quick pick a card tarot reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.